September 9th, Chesterfield County.
It's scary now. It's very scary.
September 13th, Greensville County.
They all bother me, but this one has a little added layer of pressure because kids were actually named.
September 16th, Dinwiddie County.
You know, you just don't play with your kids' life, so made her stay home today.
Those are just a few examples from the start of last school year in Central Virginia, when divisions grappled with threats of violence typically made online, a trend that was mimicked across the Commonwealth and country.
I want everybody to come in this year and have a great school year, but be safe. Don't do silly things like calling in threats.
Richmond Police Sergeant Stacy Rogers says it's a usual trend in September, but hopes this year will be different.
It creates a lot of stress for parents. They're concerned about their children, obviously. They're making lots of phone calls. They're coming to the schools.
Rogers has worked as a school resource officer for the past 7 years and says along with the stress for families and the school, the threats put a big strain on police resources, but he says they'll always respond.
We take every one of them serious just the way they are and investigate everyone the exact same way, because we can never be wrong. These are our children, and you can never be wrong. Again, my primary goal and my SRO's primary goal is to provide safety for the students and the staff.
It got to a point last year that Rogers took part in a community meeting on the issue and says there's always a need to educate about the seriousness of the action and the consequences.
Everybody behind social media thinks that they're invisible and that they can't be seen, and so it's a lot easier for them to say whatever they want to say at that point and think that they're anonymous with it. What I would tell you is, again, through our investigative tools, is they're not as invisible as they think they are.
And Rogers says that education goes beyond just coming from his officers, and as the new school year starts, encourages parents and guardians to talk to their kids about it and to monitor their social media.
Be involved with your children, know what they're posting, and be involved with it ahead of time and proactive will save everybody a lot of headache and heartburn down the road.
And going back to the whole thing about having to take every threat seriously, Rogers says if you know or see something about one, to say something and contact police. In Richmond, Cameron Thompson, CBS 6 News.